The knock came at 7:15 p.m. Wednesday. 3 sharp raps, tap, 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 like a woodpecker with a vendetta against my front door. I knew it was trouble. Nobody knocks like that unless they're selling salvation or serving warrants. Turns out, Detective Rebecca sold both. "Leo Varga?" she asked, badge held up like a crucifix against my soul. Her eyes were the color of stale coffee, and they scanned my apartment hallway like it was a biohazard zone. Beside her, a younger cop shifted his weight. He looked like he'd rather be wrestling alligators. "We need to talk about your phone." My phone. I patted my jeans pocket. Right there, solid, warm from my thigh. "Got it right?" "It was found," Rebecca cut in, her voice smooth as chilled marble. "At the Cedar Street homicide, under the victim's body. Screen cracked, case smeared with... Well, she didn't blink. Care to explain how it got there, Mr. Varga, since you claim you never lost it?" Ice water flooded my veins. Cedar Street, where Mrs. Gable, the lady with the prize-winning roses and a voice like grinding gears, lived. Died, apparently. My tongue stuck to the roof of my mouth. "That's impossible. It's here." I pulled it out. My trusty black rectangle. Same spiderweb crack on the corner from when I dropped it in the grocery store parking lot last Tuesday. Same dumb cat sticker on the case. "See?" Rebecca didn't look at my phone. She looked at me, like I was a stain on her favorite rug. "We have it bagged as evidence, Mr. Varga. Serial number, photos, texts. It's yours. And it was found pressed into poor Eleanor Gable's ribcage this morning. Prints all over it. Your prints." Her partner finally spoke, his voice a dry rasp. "You got an alibi for last night. Say between midnight and 3 a.m. Midnight to 3. When I was dead asleep, alone, dreaming of falling down escalators. I was here, sleeping." The words tasted like sawdust. "Check my building's lobby cameras. Ask Mrs. Pasternak downstairs. She hears everything, even my microwave beeping." Rebecca's smile was thin enough to slice bread. "We will. Meanwhile," she held up a clear evidence bag. Inside lay a phone. My phone. Identical. Same crack. Same stupid grinning cat sticker. But the case, it was streaked with a rusty brown that definitely wasn't ketchup. And clinging to the edge of the cracked screen was something small, dark, and curved, like a fingernail clipping. Not mine. My own phone suddenly felt alien in my hand, heavier, warmer than body heat, almost pulsing. A low buzz vibrated up my arm. A sound felt more than heard, like a trapped fly under my skin. I nearly dropped it. "May we?" Rebecca gestured inside. Her partner's hand rested casually near his hip. Not subtle. My apartment felt too small suddenly, too bright. Rebecca paced while her partner, Officer Riggs, according to his name tag, which looked chewed, examined my bookshelf like it held state secrets. I clutched my phone, the buzzing now a persistent thrum in my bones. "Explain the phone, Leo," Rebecca said, stopping by my fridge. A magnet holding a takeout menu slipped off and clattered to the floor. Neither cop flinched. The one soaked in Mrs. Gable's blood. The one that called your mother at 2:17 a.m. "Voice analysis matches your vocal patterns," said, and I quote, "It's done. The roses won't bother anyone now. Ring any bells." Mom. She hadn't called. Why hadn't she called? Panic fizzed in my stomach like bad soda. "I didn't call her. I was asleep. That's not mine." I looked down at the device in my hand. My phone. The screen flickered. Not the usual fade to black. This was a violent, strobing flash. An image blazed for a split second, a close-up of gnarled dirt-caked fingers clutching thorny rose stems, blood welling around the thorns. My hand. The image vanished, replaced by my normal lock screen, a blurry photo of my dog, Buster. I gasped. The buzzing intensified, crawling up my neck. "Problem?" Rebecca asked, eyes sharp as scalpels. "Screen glitch." My voice cracked. Sweat prickled my hairline, cold despite the apartment's warmth. The phone felt hungry, like it was leeching warmth from me. Riggs picked up a framed photo from my desk. Me and Buster at the beach. He grunted. Cute mutt. Another flicker on my screen, faster this time. An image, Mrs. Gable's garden gate at night, bathed in the sickly yellow glow of a street lamp. The angle was low, like someone was crouching, holding the phone. My phone. The other phone. Rebecca pulled out her own device, frowning. Forensics just pinged me. They pulled recent deleted photos off the Cedar Street phone. She turned the screen towards me. "Recognize this?" It was a selfie, taken in a dim, unfamiliar room. My face stared back, but wrong, smiling too wide, teeth bared in a grimace that wasn't mine. Eyes wide, pupils dilated, reflecting a flash of red light I couldn't place. And behind me, blurred but recognizable, was Mrs. Gable's floral sofa, the one she never let anyone sit on. A dark shape lay slumped on it. Bile rose in my throat. I tasted copper and dread. That's not me. The protest sounded feeble, even to my own ears. The buzzing in my hand was a scream now, vibrating my teeth. My phone screen lit up again. Not a flicker. A solid, glowing image. It showed Detective Rebecca's face, staring directly at the lens, her expression frozen in dawning horror. The timestamp in the corner. Now. I looked up. Rebecca wasn't looking at her phone anymore. She was staring past me, towards my bedroom door, which stood slightly ajar. It had been closed, hadn't it? The buzzing stopped. Abruptly. Utterly. An unnatural silence pressed in, thick and suffocating. Then, from the shadowed crack of my bedroom doorway, came a sound. The soft, unmistakable shh of someone slowly, deliberately, sharpening a blade. Rebecca's hand flew to her holster. Riggs spun, knocking the photo frame to the floor. Glass shattered. My phone screen changed one last time. A message glowed in stark white text against a suddenly black background. Don't look behind you. He hates witnesses. The air temperature plummeted. My breath fogged. The shh sound stopped, replaced by the soft, wet click of a door handle turning. I didn't look behind me. I looked down at the phone in my hand. My phone. The real one, supposedly. The screen was dark, reflective, like a pool of black oil. And in its dark reflection, I saw it, standing right behind my shoulder, grinning with my face, holding garden shears dripping something dark. Its eyes, reflecting the terrified face of Detective Rebecca, weren't human. They were voids, hungry voids. It winked. My reflection winked. Rebecca screamed. Riggs fumbled for his gun. The buzzing started again. But this time, it wasn't in the phone. It was inside my head. And then, the world went black.